Another weekend has come, and it means taking a break or giving yourself a treat. Whatever you're doing at this moment, we're ready to bring you the stories that completed the headlines of this week. Before we enjoy this week's top stories, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and follow us on our social media sites. We're publishing stories regularly, so we want you to be the first to hear them. Now, let's go talking about this week's trending. Brace yourselves because it's gonna be a roller coaster ride. Let's start with the good news. We know you sometimes get overworked or burnt out. Don't worry because workaholics out there have something to look forward to in 2018. Just this week, President Rodrigo Duterte signed the Tax Reform for Acceleration and Inclusion Bill, popularly known as TRAIN. With the President's signature, around 7 million workers in the Philippines will be exempt from paying taxes starting in January 2018. Under the tax reform bill, those earning a total of 250,000 pesos every year will be exempt from paying taxes. These are workers who earn 20 to 21,000 pesos every month. How about those who have a yearly income of more than 250,000 pesos? They will still pay taxes but on a lower rate compared to the prevailing one. While majority of Filipinos are happy to hear such news, some naysayers are not confident with the tax reform bill. Critics of TRAIN bill say that the changes on taxation will prompt a price hike on basic commodities. Thus, according to them, TRAIN will just put more burdens on minimum wage earners. Nevertheless, the new taxation system will be in implementation next year, together with a new national budget that amounts to 3 trillion pesos. For sure, you've seen a plenty of viral videos circulating in the internet. This week, a video of a confrontation between a woman and a taxi driver made the headlines on social media. Well, the confrontation is now literally taking a legal direction. Just this week, the taxi driver Virgilio Doctor filed a case against Cherish Charmaine Interior at the Quezon City Prosecutor's Office. Doctor also filed a case against Interior in the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board or LTFRB for the cancellation of her license. Turns out, Interior also filed charges, and it was even earlier. Interior showed up at the QC Prosecutor's Office on Monday to charge Doctor with slight physical injuries and unjust vexation. We told you it will gonna be a roller coaster ride. After a viral road rage incident, we're moving our conversation a notch higher as we talk about the Philippine National Police and President Duterte's drug war. Recently, Malacanang and PNP Chief Ronald Bato de la Rosa denounced a report from Reuters, an international news agency. Guess why? Reuters recently reported that a selected group of policemen called Davao Boys dominate President Rodrigo Duterte's war on illegal drugs. According to Reuters, Quezon City's Police Station 6 has the most number of kills in the administration's drug war. From 2016 to 2017, policemen working in this station has killed more than 100 people who were allegedly involved in drug abuse. The most surprising thing is, 10 of the officers in QC's Police Station 6 are from Davao. Their leader, Superintendent Lito Patay, no pun intended, is also from Davao. When Reuters released the report, Malacanang was quick to react that the news agency did not allow the Philippine government to explain its side of the story. Bato de la Rosa also reacted, saying that the report is an incredible one. Now, let's have some feel-good news. Imagine yourself looking on a picture of United States President Donald Trump when you suddenly realize you're seeing Hillary Clinton. That's exactly the reaction of netizens when they saw the Walt Disney World's latest novelty, which is a robotic version of President Trump. The said robot is now displayed at Disney's Hall of Presidents. It's an addition to existing displays which are moving models of America's past presidents. But as we've said, the Trump robot looks more like Hillary Clinton. Some netizens have really weird theories that perhaps Disney was expecting Clinton to win the election but was forced to redesign the robot when the opposite happened. Others said that the new robot looked like the father of Angelina Jolie. If there is one striking similarity between the robot and Trump, it's the president's signature hand movements that complements his speeches. Now, here's the ultimate good news of this week. We all have our favorite characters when we were kids, and you surely love the Muppets from Sesame Street. This time, the Muppets will bring happiness to the children in war-torn Middle East. The Sesame Workshop and International Rescue Committee will work together to educate and entertain the children of Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, and Iraq. They will distribute books and learning materials to displaced children in those countries. Needless to say, Sesame Street will also go on air with a version suitable to the Middle East culture. The Muppets are about to bring relief to around 1.5 million displaced children in these three Middle Eastern countries. That will be all for this week. Subscribe in our YouTube channel so you'll be the first one to receive our fresh news. If you're not yet a Clipper, follow us too on our social media sites. It has been great. See you next weekend as we share more stories that really made news only here at Trending Clips.